Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's your boy, and guess what's going on? Today, we're heading out to the Bangor, Maine Sidewalk Art Festival. That's right, today we're gonna be checking it out, showing you guys all the views, and showing you guys just what this festival has to offer. So without further ado, we're gonna show off some of the local artists, show off some of the stuff that you can see out here, and well, hopefully share you guys the great vibes that Bangor, Maine has to share with you, especially on a day like today. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here. We've made it finally. It's a little late in the day, but it's a good time no matter what. We're here at the Bangor Sidewalk Art Festival. And honestly, I'm just kind of walking around getting an idea of where everything is because there's just so much to see. So many beautiful art pieces, so many amazing artists out here today, so many lovely faces, and well, even lovelier art. Heck, they even got some live music performing here today. Honestly, it's great for the whole family, whether you're a kid, you're an adult, whether you're an old man or little tot, you got something to enjoy here. Music, art, sun shining, the colors are bright, life's good, you know what I'm saying? Life's good. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are, first stop of the day here at the Bangor Sidewalk Art Festival. And you know, art's not just all about putting pen to paper, putting pink onto the splotch. No, it's all about a myriad of things. And today, I found myself a booth with some very beautiful plants. And for those of you who don't know, in middle school, I had me a bit of a green thumb, and I thought, hey, why not come and interview this lovely individual and, you know, give them a chance to spotlight what they do. So without further ado, why don't you let our beautiful people at home know who you are?
My name is Jennifer Crane, and this is Blossom Boutique Maine, and we just grow plants in our home and sell them at craft fairs and sidewalk festivals such as this one.
Nice, nice. So what drew you specifically to come out to this event today? Is there just something more personal here, or is it just kind of a, hey, the event's here, why not come out?
Yeah, well, we live in Bangor, and we attended the event last year and did really well last year, so we decided to come out and attend again and see how we did this year. So it's a beautiful day, and we've had a great time so far.
Would you say that the energy this year has been better, if not at least just as much as last year? Absolutely.
It's been great this year. People are great. A lot of people have come out and shown their support for artists in the city and around the state, so it's been awesome.
That's absolutely perfect. And then I guess one of our final two questions here for you is, what has to be one of your favorite things to do when you come out to this festival?
Just interacting with people in the community. Just getting out there, talking to people, seeing where they're from, what they are interested in, what they like doing. It's just good to talk to people.
All right, all right. And then you have any social medias you'd like to shout out, or, you know, ways that people can reach out and possibly buy a plant when they're not in an event?
Absolutely. So we do have a shop that we sell out of in Brewer, Peacock Consignment shop in Brewer, and we're Blossom Boutique Maine. We can be found on Facebook and Instagram.
Heck yeah, heck yeah. Make sure to show them some love, people. Bringing that botany love for the art down here today. And you know what? I can't wait and hopefully see you next year here as well.
Great. Thank you guys so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are at stop number 2, and just like last time, I'm gonna let our lovely guests introduce themselves, tell us a little bit about what they do and what's brought them here to the Bangor Sidewalk Art Festival.
Hi, I'm Sarah. How are you?
Doing great. How about you?
Good.
So what's brought you out here today for this beautiful festival, friend?
Well, I live in Bangor. I'm close. I did this festival in October, and it was really good. So.
And what is it that you do out here?
Taxidermy. I do like wet specimens, like the framed bugs that you see.
Yeah, I see you've got like a lovely, beautiful butterfly right here. And even this guy right here is looking nice too. Reminds me of the whole Legend of Mothman with the eyes.
Thank you.
Know? So I guess to start out with, what got you into taxidermy art? Because this is something that you don't see too often, and when you're at an art show, you get an amazing chance to meet people like you who do such amazing and different kinds of art here. So tell us a little bit about what got you into it and what, what keeps you going in it.
Totally. So I'm just always kind of like a weird kid when I was growing up. I lived in Salem, Mass for over a decade. That kind of like really inspired me to do my own business. I saw other people doing similar art. And I was like, yeah, I can do it myself. And then once I moved to Maine, I really started the business, and it really started to take off when I pursued it fully. So it's been going really good.
No, it seems like you're doing really well. And this is all clean too. Like,
thank you.
People, I mean, if you look around, this is clean work. Walking around, we spotted it, and it was immediately one of the booths that we were like, yes, we got to stop and get an interview.
Appreciate it.
It's lovely.
Thank you.
And then I guess lastly, do you have any places people can find you online, social media, things like that?
Yeah. I'm on Instagram. I'm Mortem Made of Maine on Instagram. I'm on Facebook, just Mortem Made. I don't have a website active just because I do so many shows, but anytime there's a Bangor event, I try to do the Bangor shows. So.
Well, you heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. You want to get some lovely art just like this, you got to be there to get it, or you got to get lucky enough to hit her up in the DMs and get a response from her. But she might be too busy doing her work, you know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, coming back at you here from Bangor's Sidewalk Art Festival. It has been a beautiful day. The sun has been shining. The forecast tried to say it was going to rain, but you know what? It didn't. Nah, Mr. Good Spirit came in and said, nah, it's too bright for that, too sunny. We ain't gonna have it rain on a beautiful festival like today. It has been nothing but good vibes, good temperatures, good skies, and you know what? A lot of beautiful art. So whether you happen to be in Bangor for this festival or any of the myriads they have, I'm telling you, it's a good place to come out, check out their festivals, check out things they got going on. They've got two different event centers. I almost said studios for some reason, but they have two different event centers, and honestly, they've always got something going on every week. So you just got to check them out. And this festival in particular has got to be one of my favorite ones I've done so far. It's nice, chill. There's a lot of happy, smiling people and a lot of beautiful art. So remember to check them out. And without further ado, man, we're going to keep walking around. We're going to try to find the character guy. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you guys in the next clip. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys know me, I love a good elf, and I saw a beautiful lady right here with some nice elf ears, and I thought, hey, let's give her a bit of an interview. They are going to introduce themselves and let us know about what they do and the art that they create.
Hi.
Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Beck O'Connor. I'm the owner of Beck's Trinket Emporium. I make a lot of art. You name it. Sculptures, screen printing, painting, printing. I have a lot. I've got my worm series. I've got moths, Mothbay. One of my titular characters is Punk Cat. I've got sculptures of him. I've got keychains of him. Lots of stickers. I also do screen printing. So I screen print my own t-shirts and almost everything I hand make. Like the banners I print the fabric, I do the artwork, I stain the wood, I make the banners. And the only thing that I don't make are the stickers. Those I make the art and then send off to a local area.
That's nice. So ladies and gentlemen, we're here at Umbrella Sky here in Bangor, Maine. It is a beautiful art installation that exists in multiple places around the world, and they are just beautiful, beautiful bits of art. Something that just really beautifies the city, and it's something that's made possible by the Northern Light Eastern Maine Medical Center, my friends. This is lovely and amazing. You should come check it out when you're in town. Ladies and gentlemen, back at it again after doing a little bit of walking around, and we found more beautiful eye-catching art. And just like last time, we're going to let our beautiful gentleman here introduce himself and tell us a little bit about what he does.
Yes, I'm Tim Baker. I'm the owner of Fairwinds Freedom Flags. I make rustic American flags and also cornholes.
That's interesting. Yeah, I saw that immediately and it caught my eye. I was like, wow, this is beautiful. That being said, what got you into doing this kind of art?
Well, actually, the wife just told me one day she just wanted, a rustic flag for our camp. We made a flag, took a picture, and somebody else wanted one, then somebody else, and took off, and haven't stopped the last 6 years. So.
Well, I guess like Bob Ross would say it was a happy little accident that's turned into quite a beautiful thing, hasn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
So, do you come out here to the Bangor Festival often, or is this just a one-time thing for you?
No, this is like the first time for me. I've done I do a lot of other places over the summer, and I just want to try to expand my horizons. I like it, so not too far from the area. So, but I just wanted to kind of get out, kind of spread my wings a little bit more, and kind of bring some of my product out to have some other people kind of see what I can do.
Well, I'm glad you have. Do you have any social medias people can find you outside of events?
Yeah, absolutely. I do have a website, and that's fairwindsfreedomflags.com, and also located right on Fairwinds Freedom Flag, right on Facebook as well. So, yeah, you can reach out anytime. So, yeah.
And I guess lastly, this being your first time, do you think based on the energy of today, do you plan to make another return next year?
Oh, absolutely. Sales have been good. Had made a lot of great connections with the people here, and they've very interested to see what I've got. And a lot of people say, I'm going to remember that for later on, for like holidays and gift ideas. So it's been great. So I'm looking forward to kind of seeing what next year might bring. So.
Yeah. No, that's perfect. I'm glad to hear. Well, thank you for taking some time to talk with us.
Yeah,
hopefully you continue to have a great day, and hopefully we can see each other again, man, because this stuff is absolutely amazing.
Oh, thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're a little bit further here into the festival. We're having a good time. The sun's shining, vibes are up high and doing great. And I'm stopping here at another beautiful booth. I want to take a second, I can't even talk right now, but I want to take a second to introduce you guys to another artist. Let them tell themselves, I can't even talk right now, it's so hot. Yeesh. But you know what? The energy's high, and that's all we need right there, right? That being said, as I was saying, I'm going to let our lovely artists here introduce themselves, tell them a little bit about what you do, and of course, if they can find you anywhere else, where can they, my man?
Hi, I'm Adam. I make paintings. This is all my surrealist art. I got some cool stuff here. Do you have like questions or?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
so I guess we'll start with what got you into the art that you do?
I just like always doodled in the margins of my notebooks, and I wanted to capitalize on that, I guess.
So basically a natural calling that just kind of fit just right like a puzzle piece,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, sure, yeah.
That being said, what is your favorite piece you've done that you've got here today? Let's get the viewers a taste of where you're leaning towards.
This one took me over a year. It's called Soul Poachers. I have it's got like freaky physics. It's like a tube world. You go to the end of the tube, you get to the sky. I got like 4 suns going on here. We got like some sea creatures going on over here.
It really gives off a dimensional vibe.
Yeah, it's pretty dimensional, whatever. Yeah.
Exactly, man.
Got it's like a deer with a dolphin brain with hand. Yeah, I don't know. I like to make things you can't really. Things that are hard to even really imagine. I don't know. That's what I try to do.
I feel like a lot of the great artists from history would have agreed with you on that one, that sometimes it doesn't always make sense. Sometimes it just looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah. I guess, sometimes there's like little meanings behind certain things. I guess, yeah, sort of surrealists, some of them got accused of just like doodling. I don't really agree with that though. But I don't know. I never went to art school or anything. I just kind of got into it, just in my spare time. I realized how much I enjoy art after graduating college. The rest is history. I just read a bunch of books on it, got real sweaty about it, and here I am, pretty much.
Yeah, man, and you're doing good. The art's beautiful. You clearly have put in a lot of work and a lot of love into what you do.
Yeah, thank you.
Is there any place that people can find you when you're not in events? Like maybe online or social media wise?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Protocol Smoke Art. But mostly I'm just kind of trying to come out and do as much stuff in person as possible, rather than going putting too much stake into the online route. I don't know.
Well, I can understand that. There's a certain connection you get when you're able to do it more in person. That being said, I won't take up too much more of your time. I want to thank you for coming on, and ladies and gentlemen, make sure to show my guys some love. Let me tell you something, I love art like this. It doesn't always have to make beautiful sense. Sometimes it just has to be one big beautiful piece of chaos, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I hope you've all enjoyed your happy 4th of July. Let me tell you, man, it's that one time of year where we can just make shit explode and not get the cops called on us. So hopefully you guys had a blast and a great time, and hopefully next year you'll be around for the next video we make, because we got more planned, ladies and gentlemen. We don't plan to stop anytime soon.